was a common sight in the 80s and 90s. Not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Ready. Check pitch.
Drive begins with a carry by Davis Price. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Give to Davis Price up the middle here. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Second down, and again it's Davis Price. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now the man from nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey. And now off to the races, down the right side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Hey, full fury. Ready, ready.
Second down, here's Davis Price. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Davis Price will try to pick it up. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing his Lance on third down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Davis Price on 1st and 10. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Hey, check Mega. Ready.
On play action, Lance. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Ready.
2nd and 2.
Ultra, ultra. Smash, smash. Grand cycle. Ready.
To throw, it's Lance. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Check man. Slide 2.
Now Lance. And that is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Let's go now. 52 blaster. White. Red, yellow. Ready, go. Check up.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Corral. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. And that head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
Final 30 seconds in this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. First down, it's Corral. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Corral. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, who can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
He's quick snapping the hell out of my ass right now. He's flipping and immediately snapping, not even giving them time to get set, really.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
That's what we needed. I knew he was going because everything he wanted to do is outside.
Just one.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. After the sack on first down, Lance. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Davis Price gets this one out of the gun.
God damn, the damn DB came right in.
30, and that's all.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing
Fucking
front
DB
was
came
on
right
that
in.
play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Watch out now, 50 Fury. Check Fury. Ready.
Second down, and again, it's Davis Price.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Feel like they in bail. He's gonna carry, and it should be open.
Here's Lance to throw it. Got his target, Samuel. Shifts by him.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like
He didn't carry, so he was wide open.
Him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of
He didn't carry.
kind of catch your breath
He released him.
Just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Black shot. Ultra. Go ultra. Hut.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey.
7 yards there and a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Corral's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Third down, here's McCaffrey.
Yes, sir.
Hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to
got a punt.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back.
I have no clue what he's doing right now. It's too late, sir. It's a delay of game. Just punt.
I think probably just
punt.
To draw him off there, it didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in
I don't
that
even trust
spot
it.
and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
So on fourth down,
I don't trust
Johnny
it.
Hecker to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10.
You got to spotlight him. Sometimes this joker here find a way to get free.
On first down, Lance.
It's incomplete.
He had the ability just to sit over there.
To this point,
He could just, for that one, he was able to just sit over there and just kind of drift.
to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
And Lance now to throw.
And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
38. Hey,
Running left, Davis Price.
Great fucking tackling. He was on the what's the name immediately.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged. At times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. He's going to let one fly for Tate.
Good pick.
Tries to force it in, and
Good
it's
fucking pick.
intercepted.
Good fucking
And the
pick.
Panthers force the turnover.
Good
They'll
pick.
take over at the 10. So they took their shot. That was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
I knew he was going to take a shot eventually.
Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Corral takes a shotgun snap. Again, he finds more. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now Corral, 3rd and 2. That pass complete to Moore. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Corral on second down.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them.
Oh, my God. He caught me trapped.
Find him.
He got me trapped, man. He quick snapping the hell out of me.
So it doesn't look
Fuck.
like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover.
Jesus, I hate a quick snapper.
Like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play.
Yeah, and they have
This motherfucker got super turbo buttons or something.
Right back in the other direction.
Jesus, he quick snapped the hell out of me. I was still trying to do my stuff, and he quick snapping his ass off.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Light blue. White, white. Mega. Red, yellow.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Sometimes it's designed, but sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's frustrating because every single one is like a fucking tackle battle.
Just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the 41, Lance.
He gets this one to Davis Price.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll go for a gain of
Every single one of these hoes is like a fucking...
3rd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I want to run, but he's trying to run commit and do all this other type of stuff.
The start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
52. Steal. Check steal.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Oh! I'm like, how you let him catch up that fast?
Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing.
I needed him on the other side,
deep enough into
honestly.
the game that the early jitters are long gone. That they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
97. Striker, 3-3. Yellow. Ready.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And they're going to have
You got to be methodical with this dude, man.
the Panthers 23. With that catch, he goes.
You got to be methodical with this dude.
Lance now on 1st down.
Told you, you got to be methodical. I'm not, because his defense is so fast, I'm going to have to be patient. I can't just come out and do whatever I normally do. I have to be patient because he's running, even though I'm in heavy sets, he's running this 3-3-5 stack, and it puts him in glitchy spots. I got to be patient.
to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I got to be patient.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Then I got to be methodical because I also know that majority of the things that he's trying to do.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out.
I figured he was going to do that. And McCaffrey, I don't know. This motherfucker here, they treat him like he's Goku.
But able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
They treat him like he Goku.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He always trying to throw that deep out or that deep corner or whatever.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket.
We got to pick our spots,
That's
man.
opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On second down, McCaffrey.
Don't throw him forward, fucker. Jesus.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Moore, the man in motion.
Corral looking to throw.
Come on, what are you doing, Thomas? You got the flat.
He's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Corral to Moore there, good for a carry.
I'm like, what are you doing? You got the flat.
Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that.
McCaffrey is the only thing that's saving him.
142 yards for him on the ground now.
McCaffrey get hurt, he don't have no chance in no games.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Good job.
Just a yard on the first.
Because he's going to bounce it back.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Wow, he bodied me up.
And they will eventually get him
He
down,
bodied me up. There was nothing I could do. He bodied me up.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
Come on, defense.
Touchdown.
McCaffrey, a fucking problem, man.
Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 17-14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Let's go down.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Watch it be like some 3-3 odd or like some 3-3. Oh, he went base.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get that.
Now a loose.
Come on, bruh.
And it's picked up by the
Come on, with your X Factor activated.
Shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, CD, really, the play call was pretty good. I mean, the jet sweep worked up until the crucial part where he lost the football.
Yeah, and you would expect him to hold on to the ball. You're handing it to a wide receiver who touches it all the time. That's what they do.
He running outside zone some type of way.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. The tackle by Eric.
I'm like, bruh, come on, man.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 8. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunity.
Touchdown!
I knew it was coming. Thought I could put Jimmy Ward over there. Nope.
Moving closer to a date now. The NFC Championship game is able.
I tried to test it. Jimmy Ward can't hold it either, so I knew that was what was coming. I just wanted to test it to see if he could cover it. Nope. No matter how much play record awareness you have, he couldn't cover that. So we just don't have enough speed in the secondary, man. That always gives us trouble.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I've came back from more before, though. That damn fumble with Debo hurt, man.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Shotgun now for Lance. Over the middle.
Oh, I thought I was gone.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around.
The people who's supposed to have catching traffic getting little ticky-tack stuff knocked out.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion.
Hands zone.
Red, cycle. Slide 2.
I'm looking at tape.
Throwing his lance on third down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Told you, I'm looking at tape.
Francisco. Tate, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Once I saw he was in the zone, he's dropping to an arbitrary spot. I was like, I knew an inside window was going. I knew a window was going to be open.
Just shy of the 30-yard line.
We're not getting no pressure on him.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the
that's
football,
just
the clock right now,
every single. If he could, he would throw that every single play. If he could.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
If he could, he would throw that every single play.
Here's Corral. This is
Jesus Christ.
Finding room at midfield. And they'll get this to the
It's just whips and outs, man. It's all it is just whips and outs.
3 there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll go down here right around
It's just whips and outs.
23-yard line. 151 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better really as the night's going on.
Hey, it is what it is, man. It's toxic as fuck. It's just Jesus.
Corral looking to pass, second down.
Go get his ass.
It's just a game.
They wouldn't let me click on nobody to go get him.
Now it's third down. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. Now Corral on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much.
He going for it.
That play, hoping for one more completion with him.
He going for it.
They'll go for it on 4th. Here's Corral. And Marshall's got it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are right back in this football game. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On first down, Lance. Going for his running back, and he's got him complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
If this go like how I expect it to, should be a deep shot. We just got to be patient.
Throwing again on second down. Lance. He's got a man complete. And
just what I thought.
Down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So it's 49er football to get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throwing on first down is Lance. They'll set up the screen for Davis Price. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I got
here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
I got a few things in my book.
Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
A give left side for Davis Price. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They've got the little yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Lance looking to throw. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. Now Lance. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They bailing this motherfucker out, man.
The quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Going for it, here's Davis Price. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough.
All right, we got to switch to conservative now.
Going to use the first of their timeouts.
All right, we at the 18. I got some stuff that I can do. All right.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
He trying to bait me.
Lance back to throw.
He clipped him. He clipped him. That was there. He clipped him. That was there.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
10 seconds.
Here's Lance. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. It was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up.
All right, y'all, let's play defense. Let's play defense. Let's close this out. Let's close this out.
They made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent.
Let's close this out, y'all.
That just terrific situational football.
He got all 3 timeouts, but it's only 14 seconds. He got to score. Let's close this out.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Of course he going trips.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin.
And he got a deep over.
As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can run.
Ball game!
Huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Niners are going to hang on the final play. They get
You fucking with the right one!
Football game. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
Fucking with the right one!
The game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.